thrombosis is defined as the formation of a solid or semi-solid mass from the constituents of blood within the vascular system during life. So, from definition, formation of solid or semi-solid mass usually has a constituent similar or from the constituent of the blood inside the vasculature and during life, not after death. Pathogenesis, we have Virchow triangle or trade consists of endothelial injury, stasis or turbulence of blood flow, and blood hypercoagulability. Damage to the vascular endothelium may result from either mechanical injury or degeneration of the vascular endothelium or inflammatory process as vasculitis. Slowing and stasis of blood flow cause either disrupt laminar flow and bring a platelet in contact with endothelium, leading to the activation normally laminar flow that prevent a platelet in become contact with the endothelium. So any disturbance in the laminar flow result in thrombosis, prevent dilution of activated clotting factor, and prevent a flow of coagulation inhibitors and permit the building up of thrombi. Hypercoagulability, defined as any alteration in the coagulation pathway that predisposes to thrombosis, either primary inherited cause or secondary acquired cause. Appearance and composition of thrombi. Pale thrombus formed in rapidly flowing blood artery, usually platelet rich. Red thrombus stasis formed in stagnated blood. It's dark red and gelatinous. They tend to contain more enmeshed RBC. So it's RBC rich. So from the name, pale, usually platelet rich in the artery, and red, usually RBC rich, so it's dark red and form in stagnant blood. Stagnated blood يعني الركود. Mixed thrombi formed in slowly flowing blood has a laminated appearance called lines of Zahn due to alternated layer of a platelet and fibrin layer alternating with darker red cell rich layers. Such lines are significant in that they are the only found in thrombi that form in flowing blood. Their presence can therefore usually distinguish antemortem thrombosis. So the line of Zahn is an alternating layer of dark red and pale line characteristically occurred in thrombi formed during life. So its presence distinguish antemortem from postmortem thrombi. This is the arterial thrombus, a gross photograph of a thrombus. This is the line of Zahn, dark red alternating with yellow or pale line. This is found in aortic aneurysm اللي بعدين راح تاخذوها بالمحاضرات القادمة, which is a localized dilatation in the arterial system. This is the line of Zahn. Mural thrombi that are anchored to the wall of the heart chamber. Vegetation thrombi in heart valve. هذه التسميات فقط. الترومبا هي نفسها نفس الكونستيتوينت نفس الترومباي, لكن إذا وجود الثرومباي بالهارت chamber called mural thrombi, ووجود الثرومباي بالهارت valve so thrombus called vegetation. Postmortem thrombus, gelatinous and due to red cell settle by gravity, have a dark red dependent portion and a yellow chicken fat upper portion. They are also usually not attached to the underlying vessel wall. هذه البوستمورتم هي after death by gravity. تأثير الجravity lead to the dark red portion, lower portion, and yellow like chicken fat upper portion, and characteristically not attached to the underlying vessel. This is the heart, gross examination of the heart, and this is the mural thrombus اللي هي thrombus عادية فقط فقط وجودها بالهارت called mural thrombus. Fate of a thrombus. Thrombi will undergo one of the following events: either propagation, the thrombi may accumulate more platelet and fibrin and finally obstruct the vessel. Thrombi are focally attached to the underlying vascular surface and tend to propagate toward the heart. Thus, arterial thrombi grow in a retrograde direction from the point of attachment, while venous thrombi extend in the direction of blood flow. Propagation معناها الثرومبس راح تكبر and accumulate more platelet and fibrin, then finally obstruct the vessels. Usually, direction of a propagation toward the heart. So, if the thrombus present in the arterial system, so they tend to propagate in a retrograde direction بعكس اتجاه blood flow, لأنه blood flow usually الارتري blood flow in the artery usually بعكس اتجاه الهارت, while in venous thrombi the propagation usually toward the heart, so in the same direction of blood flow. Embolization means detachment and circulate in the circulatory system at site and become lodged at site distant from the site of origin. Dissolution means disappearance, اختفائها by fibrinolytic activity. Organization and recanalization. Organization means ingrowth of the digestion by macrophage and ingrowth of granulation tissue. This leads to the formation of a new canal that restore the blood flow and prevent obstruction. So the thrombus finally become recanalized and the blood flow will then return gradually to the affected site. This is the venous thrombi dissection, postmortem dissection. This is of the femoral vein. Open to reveal large thrombus within the lumen. This is the gross picture, naked eye examination of thrombi. Mass, dark red mass. Thank you.